This episode is brought to you by SmartVestor. Connect with an investing pro near you at RamseySolutions.com/SmartVestor. Scott is in Bowling Green up next. Scott, what's going on?
Hey, George. Rachel, how are y'all today?
We're wonderful. How can we help you?
I am completely debt-free.
Woo!
I have
Yeah, you
passed
are.
the course.
Great job.
Baby step 7, paid off house.
Paid off house, yes, sir.
Oh,
Way to go.
everything. Oh, my gosh. Well
Everything.
done.
I could tell in his
Got it
voice.
all
He had
done.
an ease and he was kind of flexing.
It's like, I am debt-free.
How old are you?
I am 65 years old.
Wonderful.
Good for you.
Okay. What's your question today?
I'm at that point, so, well, let me go back. I do have to replace some money back into my fully emergency fund, my fully funded emergency fund,
Okay.
because I pulled that out to pay the house off, about $12,000. So,
Nice.
anyway, a little over $12,000. But my fully funded emergency fund my goal is $50,000 there, and I've got about 25 into it right now. So
Okay.
I got to put
25
25 more into it, and I'm completely out. So, a couple things here. My questions are, at this point, which I've already got a traditional IRA that has about $215,000 in it, and I've got two mutual funds that is probably about $36,000 in that. I want to be able to go in to put more money into mutual funds. I think from the total money maker, there was something about a high cap, low cap, mid cap, and a foreign cap or a foreign mutual fund.
Yep.
And I want to learn more about that, and then also put some, I guess, part of that $50,000 into a high yield interest savings account.
Yeah.
Are these the smart moves that I need to make? And also, I want to look at maybe doing a Roth IRA to kind of balance out the taxable versus the non-taxable.
Yeah, I would be focused on those retirement accounts right now, taking advantage of those tax advantage accounts first. And so that would be the strategy here. And do you have a 401k through your employer?
No. It's something I've done for the past 15 years.
You're self-employed?
The days and, no, I'm not. I work for a company, but we don't have a 401k program.
Okay, no retirement program.
I have done that all on my own over the past 15 years.
Good for you.
Okay, so your options would be then maxing out that IRA every year. What is your income?
Yep. My income is about $100,000.
Fantastic. Okay, so maxing out the IRA is a great start. That'll get you pretty far. And I would keep that emergency fund in a high yield savings account. And you can open one up with our friends at Fairwinds Credit Union online on your phone within minutes and keep that parked there. Well, I think the rates are currently over 3%. And so you're at least keeping up or beating inflation with that money instead of it sitting at 0% in your local bank savings account. So that's a piece of homework.
What was the name of that?
Fairwinds Credit Union. You can go to fairwinds.org/Ramsey,
Okay.
and they've got a bundle there with an online checking and the high yield savings, and it's no fee on that. And they've been an awesome partner because they have the same goal in mind. They want people to be like Scott, financially free with a paid off house.
Okay.
So you've got that. So once you've funded the emergency fund, park it in the high yield, maxing out the IRA, the next move would be a non-retirement account if you've run out of retirement options. And so like you said, those mutual funds and a taxable brokerage account would be the move. And we do say to diversify across 4 different types. So a mutual fund just is a giant basket of stocks, and we're going to even go further by going into a growth and income fund, which that would be kind of your high cap. Then you've got the growth fund, which is more the mid, aggressive growth, which is the lower, and then the international fund to balance it out. Because what we've seen, which especially 2000 to 2010, that period, the U.S. market took a dive and the international market kind of balanced it out. And so that's what you want to kind of de-risk your portfolio.
That's kind of the foreign account, right, that you were asking about, Scott. Yep.
Do you work with a financial advisor, or have you ever?
I do. I've been working with this guy for about 15 years. That's what kind of got me started on things of doing this. That's why I've been. As a matter of fact, I was in Sam's the other day, and he was walking through Sam's, and we got to talking, and I told him where I was at and everything. He's like, "Cool, let's work, let's talk." So
awesome. Yeah, you're in a different place now. Baby step 7, it's live and give like no one else, build wealth, and so you can max out all the accounts you can. You could, pay cash for real estate if you wanted to do that. The world is your oyster at this point. especially making $100,000 with no
How
debt.
much is your house worth, Scott?
It's about $325,000.
Okay, amazing. Well done.
Yeah.
That's so great.
What is your plan for retirement to sort of replace your income and cover your expenses?
Work. Just work. I'm going to work until the good Lord says, hey, look, you can't work no more. Or somebody, and I'll just say this, pisses me off, and I say, no,
There
I'm
we go.
done.
So far, that hasn't happened. That's good. But yeah, that's the Dave Ramsey strategy is, why would I stop working? I like what I do, which is great. And so maxing out those retirement accounts, if you work another 10 years, I mean, that nest egg will just continue to grow with compound growth. And so we are rooting for you to have an awesome retirement.
Yeah, that's one thing I know too is, I mean, I'm 65 now. At 67, I can double dip, so I can go in and get my regular paycheck, and then also get draw Social Security, and that's just more money that I can stack.
Yeah, and the longer you delay it, the more you'll get in that Social Security. So if you don't need it, just kick it down the road and take it at 70 to get the max amount. And so you've got a lot of options here, and you have catch-up contributions, which is great because of your age. You can actually put more into those retirement accounts than the average person, young bucks like me. Love it. I needed a win today. I love talking to you, Scott. That was
so
awesome.
Great.